I want you to know that God wants you to be dependent on him. I want you to understand that one of the most sacred parts of you is your love. Think about that. One of the most sacred parts of you is love. The devil knows it. That's why he deceived Eve in the garden, for that sacred part of her. It's interesting that he never changes his approach with time, but he's more clever on how he can camouflage himself as God in your life to steal love from you. I want you to understand, chosen ones, that it is a spiritual war that's going on. And the enemy is after your spirit. He is after your love. He will come in the form of whatever he has to come in the form of, to steal the love that God has hidden on the inside of you. I want you to understand that he don't ever want you to wake up to who God created you to be. I want you to understand that the enemy does not want you to ever find you. I want you to know that he wants to camouflage himself through different things in your life that is attached to your brokenness. That's why it is so important to really learn about God. That's why it's so important to really spend time in his presence. That's why it is so important to put your mind on him. That's why it is so important to open up your word and get to know him. That's why it is so important to surround yourself with people that want the same things out of life, which is to please God above anything. I didn't say religion, I said relationship. Relationship. Because the enemy does not ever want you to be independent spiritually, to where you don't have to seek a man or seek money or seek prestige and acknowledgement and all these superficial things. He wants you to always be codependent on that. But he came because he wants you to be independent of that. God wants you to be entwined, intermingled, and attached to him so that you could be elevated in this dimension to do good works according to what you were called to do. I want you to know that it is a part of you that God has hidden on the inside of you. That's who you really sincerely are. And that part of you, the enemy wants that. And he will camouflage himself in whatever he has to get that. I want you to know that. That is how special and how powerful and how amazing you are. That it is a part of you. It's the super thing that no one can do like you. That God has literally buried on the inside of you for you to find that. It is the enemy's job, and he is taking position to get your attention to make sure that you never find that. He wants you to fall prey to the lies. He wants you to feel that everything that you need is on the outside. I'm here to let you know that everything that you need is on the inside of you. And it is his goal for you to never reach your goal of finding yourself in him, in God. So as you go about your day on this day, I want you to take inventory of some of the places that the enemy has showed up in your life to make you codependent on something that ain't God. I want you to take inventory on the most precious thing in your life that you know that the enemy has come time after time to deceive you and steal from you. And I want you to know that God has hid that so deep on the inside of you that no one else can get it but you. And when you get it, you'll understand why it all happened. It'll all make sense. Because when you find you find God on a whole nother level. I love you. Mwah! Peace. And I believe in you too. Bye now.